they should have put a 2x6 underneath here, but they didn't, and the inspector missed it because, see, that goes all the way through. This is just a block. This is just a block that goes to here. I see what they've done. That's not really right. They should have put another 2x6 under here, but they didn't, and the inspector missed it. Because, see, this 2 flat 2x6s are holding up this this TJI and this one. It goes all the way across and sets on top of that over there. And then this one stops. This one ends up going on through. And I believe these go further too. They might have been able to order these really super long, and just knowing that they were going to put something underneath it, because this one goes through. See, this is a block that goes in between each one, and this continues on. Boom, all the way across. But in any case, hey, that's all right. Okay, so I've got to kind of measure from there over, sort of, to see about where my 15 feet is, and then see, this is the wall that I measured off. This is the back wall where the TV is, and I can measure across that way 15 feet. So I'm probably, I thought it was going to be over further, but I don't think so. I think I'm going to be right in here somewhere. And we'll just kind of see what the deal is. Okay, here's 10 feet right here. So 15 feet is just beyond this pipe, and 15 feet over that way, it's probably just beyond that a little bit. Okay? So I think my construction light is set up fine. I've just got to get over there closer with you. And see, if you were working down here by yourself, you could use a flashlight if you wanted. You wouldn't have to bring your construction light if you didn't want, you know, or one of those headlight things that you put on. Okay, so I just have to kind of watch my step. See, down there I could walk, but right here I'm gonna have to kind of crawl a little bit. Oh no, I can walk and go underneath this over here. I should have brought my little knee pad, but I didn't. Okay, and see what I was talking about? See all the insulation up in here. See? So I've got to find my wire. So I'm gonna do a little bit better measuring. It could be in this bay, it could be over here. You know, I had a stiffer wire. I could have poked down there, or if I drilled a hole bigger, I could have used my steel tape, my fish tape, ram that through the insulation possibly. Oh, look at this. Look at what I'm seeing. I haven't done anything yet. Look at that. Here's my wire. That's it. Right there. Okay. Oh, I'll get you, well, see, I'm trying to hold the camera with the tripod on it and everything. I got my goggles on. Make sure you got a goggle and a mask and stuff. And see, I'm pushing that back, and look where I drilled. Look where that drilled through. Remember I was saying it could be right on that edge? Look at that. It is on the edge. That's why it wasn't going through. See, I thought the flooring would be 3/4 inch tongue and groove, 3/4 inch grooved plywood, and it probably is. And I just happen to be drilling through this top bit of the TJI. See, right there, right on that edge. And so what is that? I don't have to really do much more at this point. What does that tell me? Do I want to notch out the top of that TJI? No, absolutely not. I can't do that. That's a shame. That is a shame. See where that is? I'm gonna have to move it over. Dabbity nabbit. I'm gonna have to patch the carpet. See, what I should have done was probably drilled a hole in the middle of where that where I thought the electrical outlet was going to go. You see, the wall is that way, the couch is that way, remember? And I'm right on the edge. I'm just gonna have to look at this and see. I've got about 3/4 of an inch or so from there, probably 7/8 of an inch. So I think, well, I might be able to go that way, but see, I might have to go the opposite direction. And you see, this is what is it? 1 3/4 about, and I'm basically right in the middle of the TJI where I've got my hole. Isn't that something? Isn't that something? Right there. So I might have to go away. At least I know where it's at, right? Right in the smack dab middle of the TJI. Okay. So now that I know where that's going, another good reason why I used a small drill bit, huh? Because that drill bit is going right through this plate, and it's made up of a lot of pieces of plywood mashed all together. And if I would have drilled a paddle bit hole through there or something like that, and just started cutting without knowing what I was doing, that would have been bad, wouldn't it have? Because I don't want to cut that top thing. That gives this TJI strength. Okay, and it's good that I'm over here. I'm not in the center of this TJI, because see, here's that wall. I'm not that far over, and so that one little hole that I drilled, I'm glad I didn't drill it any bigger than I did. That's not really going to hurt this integrity too terribly much, you know. And the joists are real close together. What are they? 16 inches apart. 16-inch centers. Okay, so the gap in between is only 14 and a half, see? And I'm not concerned about that little hole that I drilled. But you know, had I come down here and measured off of that wall 15 feet or 15 and a half feet, come over here, I would have been close to that. I would have had to have decided, you know, okay, I probably still would have done it the same way, or I probably would have measured a little bit beyond this edge and then poked a hole beyond that further from where I've got my marks. I'm glad I didn't cut that carpet out all the way. But it looks as though I might have cut it. I might have to use a little piece of carpet and kind of patch in after I put the plug in there, huh? Because well, we'll have to see. I have to go back up in there. I don't know if I have enough room on this side to go from here this way before I hit the couch. I would have to move the whole couch closer to the wall by, you know, 2 inches. And I could do that too. You know, we'll go back up there and measure. But now at least I know where this wire is coming out, and we can go from there, okay? Back up we go. And see, I just brought the construction light down here. First off, so it's easier for me, but I could have done this with a flashlight or a headlamp, but I wanted you to get the full Monty benefit of what I'm doing, okay? And, you know, I like using my construction light anyways for all kinds of stuff. It's good. It's good up in the attic. And yeah, I have to carry around an extension cord for it and stuff, but that's okay. I don't mind doing that. Now, since I'm down here, let's just let's kind of look at this a little bit more as to whereabouts I'm going to install that switch and stuff. And it's going to be over here somewhere. And see down here, this is a 2x6 wall. And that doesn't mean up above is a 2x6 wall. It could be a 2x4 wall. I know it's about in there. Well, the door is about a foot off the wall or 8 inches off the wall, and then 3 feet. Boom, right there. And then that electrical outlet is right in there somewhere. And I'm hoping it's just before this right here. If it's not, I might have to cut a little bit of that off. And they were probably using that for a shear wall. That's probably why they had to put that plywood on there. But the shear wall just goes to that wall there, not over here. See, there's plywood here. They're using that for shear. And so if I had to cut this, I could cut it back to this 2x6 right here, because this is just out in the middle of nowhere. Okay, because when I drill, actually it's going to be up in there. That's where the wire is going to be coming down in there somewhere. I'll have to move the insulation, and these TJIs are about a foot tall. See all that up in there? Well, that's going to be another part of the video series. That's not what we're talking about right now. I'm just kind of thinking out loud as I go. Okay, and I think I can just I'm just going to leave this light down here, and I'm going to leave it right there. I'm not going to leave it on the whole time. I'm going to unplug the extension cord up further, and that way I can plug it in next time and come back. Although sometimes that messes me up. If you leave a construction light on sometimes and do that and not turn it off where this little red button is, the next time you go to plug that in with your extension cord with this already on, sometimes poof, and your light burns out just as easily as that. So I guess I'm not going to leave that there on. And if you did leave it on, you wouldn't want it up facing up high or too close to like insulation or anything else that could start burning. You know, could insulation burn and catch fire? If it got hot enough, probably. Or look, they got a 2x4 down here, 2x6. They got all kinds of shredded wood down here. The last thing you want is for this to tip over or get too close to something. In fact, there was another area over here. See, there's plastic under there. See that plastic? They had plastic draped out, and then somehow they pulled it back. I think for code or something, they might have had to put plastic over this whole thing, and then I don't know. I don't know why they did that, because there's not plastic on the entire rest of it, you know. But again, I'll probably walk this back a little ways with me about in there, then I can go back in the dark or something, whatever. All right, so we're gonna get back up there, and we'll figure out where to cut this hole through the carpet now. I'm coming out closer to where I crawled in underneath the house, and see, this whole area here has plastic, and it's been pulled away, and I don't know if that was a code thing or not, but it's been ripped here, and on that other side, this area here, I don't know if there's even, yeah, see, here's some plastic left up around around here, and that should have been pulled over, and it must have been a code thing years ago. Now it's just sitting here not doing a whole lot. Maybe next time I come down here, I'll you know, when I don't have anything else to do, I can rearrange this plastic or something and do a little bit better job. Whew.